What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to the Closet Recording Studio. I'm Andrew, and this show is called Digging the Dead, a show where we dig through the Grateful Dead's history and see what kind of funky stuff we can come up with. This is actually the time where I admit to you that I've never heard the show that I keep hearing you talk about, the show they played at RFK with the Allman Brothers in June of 1973. So we're going to do a song from the beginning, from the beginning of the third set on June 10th, 73, the Dylan cover, It Takes a Lot to Laugh. It Takes a Train to Cry, I think is the name of it. Don't hold me. It Takes a Lot to Laugh. It Takes a Train to Cry, yeah. My Dylan song titling is not as sharp as perhaps I would like it to be. Anyway, I do think it's interesting that when great bands like the Grateful Dead and the Allman Brothers, they say in the notes that they're playing together in this third set, and Merl Saunders is also playing with them too. So this ought to be some epic musicianship. Let's see what we got. What I was going to say, this is my ADD brain, sorry, is that when great bands of that vintage play together, lots of times you'll hear Bob Dylan covers, as he is one of the great American songwriters. Anyway, so it takes a lot to laugh. It takes a train to cry. This is the Dave Osborne two-source matrix from June 10th, 1973 at RFK Stadium in D.C. Let's see what we got.
Leaning on a windowsill. If I die on top of the hill, if I don't make it, oh my baby will.
Now that sounds like an Allman Brothers guitarist playing that. You guys are going to have to help me with the Allman Brothers names. I know there's Greg and Dwayne, and one of them plays a slide, and this is not the slide. That guitar tone sounds Allman-ish. So it's either them or the Jerry is doing a great impersonation. Okay, they're talking back and forth to each other now. That one sounds like Jerry and one of the Allmans playing back and forth. You guys correct me on the progression there. Like that one sounds like Jerry. Dave or the soundboard's got them split into two different channels. Definitely not Dwayne Allman. I just looked it up. He had died by then. He's a slide guy, right? Really pretty. Yeah. So I'm an Allman Brothers fan too. I guess you guys probably could have guessed that, but this sounded less like an intentional Bob Dylan cover, like they're trying to show off that particular song, and more like, do you know the song? Okay, cool. Let's play it then. Kind of deal. And it's a kind of a vehicle, 12-bar blues kind of vehicle, where they can just jam in that kind of mode. And it was, when you hear the Grateful Dead, the names the Grateful Dead and the Allman Brothers Band, I would have thought we would have gotten some high-flying blues jams. I mean, maybe later in the set there are some high-flying blues jams that are kind of raunchy is maybe not quite the word, but in your face, louder, funkier, that kind of thing, right? And this was pretty subtle, actually. It was pretty... I would never use a giant show like this and use the word serene, but it kind of had that feeling. It was kind of peaceful and smooth and easy, and feeling each other out a little bit, right? Like trying to see where everybody was. I did say I did not have my chronology correct. I thought Dwayne Allman had died. I think he was one of the guys that died in a plane crash in the early '70s, but he died before the show happened. So he was a slide guitar player. I looked it up, and I think it's as cool that I'm not saying they never played slide again, but like you can't replace that kind of thing. So they morphed into doing something else, which is kind of cool too. Um, so yeah, it was an interesting experience. I think probably the reason that people celebrate the show so much, one is that all of them are playing together, and two, the show was so long, and three, maybe in this closing set where they played together was what I'm reading, that it accelerates as it goes along. This was cool, but it wasn't like, oh my god, like it wasn't that kind of earth shattering yet. So I would imagine we would start hearing that in the next song, "That's All Right, Mama," and then in the connected songs, the segues, the fade away to Going Down the Road Feeling Bad to drums to Not Fade Away to Johnny Be Good. I mean, I think those would be not much more in the wheelhouse, but they have the chance to be pretty rollicking. So I may do that some other time. I'll definitely go listen to it now. So yeah, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. I don't have an end of the year speech prepared really particularly. I just want to say thanks for riding with me for over 2 years now. It's been every Monday for a very long time, plus some extra days too. So it's been a fun journey. It's been a fun experience, and I'm still learning a lot. And as you all have said, I'm still just scratching the surface. So looking forward to hopefully a long more time. That sentence doesn't make any sense, but a lot more time doing this. So take care of yourselves, y'all. Happy New Year. I'll see y'all next time. Take care.